What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Fallout 4. In the last episode, we finally arrived here at Nuka World. We took down an overboss, and that's what he's called, named Coulter, with the help, of somebody named Gage. And we're supposed to be meeting him up here in the Fizz Top Diner, although we're not really sure exactly what's going on right now. He's saying something about us being the overboss, which, I mean, I sort of kind of know what that means, but also we need more explanation. Let's just say that much. So we're gonna take this elevator on up. And is there a button like on the thing that I like hit? Do I have to hit it from like the outside, or is it? Oh no, it's up there. Never mind. Never mind. I'm dumb. I thought that was like the actual elevator. It's up there. We go. Okay. I guess we're not going in there. Let's see what's going on up here. Ooh. Okay. This is cool. I like this. Got a nice view. All right, awesome. What's up, Gage?
Gage. Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. Hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
If I'm really running the show now, let's get to work.
Now that right there is just the kind of attitude I was hoping for. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
How oddly specific. Oh, you're a coward. I get it.
What sort of talents would you say you have, Gage?
Aside from being a good shot and having a foul mouth, I've run with gangs nearly my whole life. I know how raiders think, what they're after, and how to use that to your advantage. Trust me, I'm in this just as much as you are. This shit needs to work out.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka World. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka-Town. Get these traitors under our thumb.
Wait, only a year?
Then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Wait, what kind of mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could. All being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. Ain't gonna lie. I've heard about you. Part of that railroad, ain't you? I don't give a damn about their little crusade, but guess I know you got some fight in you. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count it.
What a cheesy response.
Technically,
Didn't really have
you're
anything
already
better,
the
though.
overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of Nuka World. But, one step at a time. You in?
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
All right. So that's what we need to do. We need to meet all of the gang bosses, disciples, operators, and the pack. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. All right, let's head on down. We're doing a lot of talking in this episode, or at least a lot of talking with other people.
Sure.
I'm not going to actually be doing a whole lot of talking in this video because I don't really need to. I don't like to interrupt dialogue. So let's see. It looks like our first stop is over here, which this, I think...
Things are boring as hell.
Actually, wait, hold on. Is it around here?
Ain't no fan of playing nice with
Yeah, I think it's over here. Which is this? Is this for the... You're the disciples, right? Disciples? Yes. Okay.
Watch yourself, boss.
Wait a minute.
Because we sure will be.
Wait, they're in... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That's probably not where I'm actually supposed to go. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Nope, that's where the disciples are. And then operators are in the parlor. And the pack are in another place that I haven't yet seen. Also, I need to get rid of... No, excuse me. Get rid of that marker. There we go. All right, cool. I guess, yeah, we're going to be meeting the disciples first. So let's do it. So Gage said, the bloodier, the better. I guess we're just going to be having to appease people, even if it means lying.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive.
What about you, big eye? Got a saying about her?
As long as he doesn't get in my way, I don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Hey there. Don't look like much to
So,
me.
you're
Wanna
Gage's little
talk?
pet project.
Talk to Nisha.
Pet project? What's that supposed to mean?
Gage didn't say anything. Apparently, we're not good enough to run this place ourselves. Gage wanted to bring in his own little puppy to replace Coulter. But I guess training a puppy is way easier than getting us to do what he wants.
Last I checked, I'm the overboss.
You survived the gauntlet, you killed Coulter, with Gage's help, of course. So sure, you're the overboss, but that title hasn't meant anything for a long time now. If Gage thinks that'll change overnight, he's dead wrong. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
I bet you guys are great at parties.
Oh, gosh. Good
Side
voice
effects
acting
you'll
there.
soon find out. Just don't slack off when it comes to actually doing your job. We got Coulter Nuka-Town, and suddenly he forgot the big picture. We both know how that turned out. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
I thought it was pretty impressive.
Good to see the new boss at least has some taste. I might let you keep that head on your shoulders after all. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. Never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
It depends on what you're looking for.
Someone who's not afraid to get blood on their hands and make some real changes around here. You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. We'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
All right, Nisha. Well, before we head on out of here, I want to have a little bit of a look around. I figured, okay, yeah, I know the targeting HUD thing is probably getting pretty annoying, seeing everybody coded in red all the time. But it's so useful in combat, and it's kind of hard to swap back and forth like easily without having to go to power armor station. So I think whenever I need to have like long pieces of dialogue, I'm just gonna step out of the power armor for the time being. It's not like I have to worry about getting attacked or anything. Okay. We got a terminal. I actually want to take a look at this real quick. Announcements, events, and messages. Wait, hold on. I want to see that. Terminal is open to all disciples that want to use it. If you don't want it seen, fuck off. Most importantly, don't forget the rule. P.S. If you can't read this, you're an asshole. All right. All announcements posted by Nishis to spread the word. The rule. Just a reminder, we have one rule here at Nuka World. You kill someone from another game, don't get caught. If I see any evidence of anyone here violating this rule, I take care of you personally. New overboss. So we just got ourselves a new overboss. Our one rule still applies. Anyone has a problem, they can take it up with me. Events. Kicking ass, don't hog all the fun. The more the merrier. Night raid, who's in? Anyone interested in the night raid, meet up at the monorail station at midnight. Gauntlet runners. Anyone bored as shit can meet up at the main gates at dusk. Heard there's a caravan passing nearby. Gotta find some live ones to run the gauntlet. Whatever supplies they got are just icing on the cake. And slice and dice. Got a hankering for blood, need to kick back and let loose. Dixie's monthly slice and dice is back. So sharpen those knives and ditch those chems because it's time to feed that one addiction that we all share. Okay, messages. Drop your messages, threats, ads, whatever here. Remember, if it doesn't violate the rule, it's cool. Whoever pissed in my helmet, you're dead. That's some real pack level shit right there. I left a little surprise for you in the usual spot. Thought you could put it to good use against a certain asshole. Got to head out to take care of some business, but I'll be back in a few days. Figured you wouldn't want to wait. Marie. Give me upgrades. Looking for someone to upgrade my knife because I don't know jack about metal. I can repay and trade. Caps, whatever. Hit me up if you're down. Jokers need not respond. Zoo. And then Ruby. Don't trust Ruby. She's a backstabbing bitch that needs to be dealt with. I caught her stealing caps from my personal stash, and she had the balls to deny it. Luckily, she can't read, so she doesn't know what she has coming. She doesn't deserve to be one of us. Paige. Gosh, these people are just, they're just a delight. I love them. They're so fun. I'm totally kidding, by the way. These guys are... Ooh, Nuka-Cola Victory. I'm going to definitely take that. It's probably pretty darn good.
Keep your knife sharp.
Let's see. We got some Jet Mentats. Ooh, what is that? Nuka-Cola Quartz? Look at all these Nuka-Cola flavors. Okay, I want to take a look at some of these real quick and see what they actually do. So Nuka-Cola Dark, Strength, and yeah, like I said, it has alcohol, so it lowers your perception a little bit. Nuka-Cola Quartz, a big AP boost. That's really nice, actually. And the Nuka-Cola Victory just straight up gives you rads. Okay. I mean, I guess I can think of a couple of perks where that's actually pretty useful. Perks that I have not spec'd into at all, by the way, so won't be able to actually utilize it. But I do know that it has its uses, so I can understand why they do it. Oh, you're talking about the pack? Yeah. The pack, they are interesting folks. Can't wait to meet them. But head on over here. I know there's like another terminal or some holotapes around here or something. Let's see. Not over here. Don't need to worry about those fellers. Poor guys are so screwed, though. Let's see. What do we got? Well, then turn the freaking radio off. Like, it's really easy to fix that problem. Jeez. There, I helped. Golly. So whiny. Anything over here? Oh, we got an upper area. Let's have a look.
That last one died too fast.
Yeah, not really interested in you two. I want to learn about the other two guys, though. Savoy is one of them.
Goddamn operator scumbags.
What happened?
I could really go for killing someone right about now.
All right, never mind. You don't have anything of use to me. Oh, you might, though.
Hey,
I
Dixie.
love it when the traitors try to escape from the collar triggers. Nothing like watching a head go pop.
Okay, never mind.
Coulter lasted as long as he did.
Thought you were going to have some information for me. Ooh, this place looks like just a delight. My goodness. Okay, what do we got? Nuka-Cola Orange. All right, there's another new one. Nish's Terminal. I can break into this, evidently. So I'm going to try to do that. Basement, no. How about Alliance? There we go. Watch list. Reminder to self, there are no warnings here. Anyone who violates the rule or betrays the disciples deserves worse than death. So Ruby, we heard about her in the other disciples' terminal. Rumors are saying Ruby's stealing from our own. Not sure what pisses me off more, that she's stealing from us or that she got caught. Either way, I don't have any proof besides Paige's claim, and Paige was probably too high on Jet to trust. Gonna let this sit for now and see how it goes. Josie. Savoy found the remains of what looks like Josie's handiwork. I have one rule here, people. Why is it so damn hard to follow? When you hide a body, not only do you make sure it's hidden, you make sure it's really dead. Savoy said the Pack guy was halfway back to Nuka-Town when he found him. No solid proof that it was Josie besides the fact that she and this guy got into it the other day. Samuel seems to forget who's in charge here and likes to question my decisions. He's smart enough to not challenge me directly, and I'm sure he knows if he tried to take me out, Savoy and Dixie would never follow him. He's trouble, though. Reminds me of Sledge, and he's new, so he doesn't know what went down back then. But if he keeps it up, he can learn the hard way just like Sledge did. Kari. On watch for a different reason. Kari has a bit of a conscience. Stopped going on raids. Barely leaves Fizztop. Something's up with her. She's either realized that this isn't the life for her or she's been compromised. And if I find out she's turned traitor, I'm going to enjoy every moment I have tearing her apart. Reports. Collect reports from 2 members. Town remains. Remains of an old abandoned town south of Nuka World called Bradberton. Should be good for standard supplies, but nothing of real interest. Hubologists. Val said some crazies calling themselves hubologists have taken over the old cafe by the giant fire hydrant. I gotta admit, I'm inclined to leave them be. Fanatics are always destructive in their own ways. They could be good entertainment from a distance. Grantchester. Dixie found an old roadside attraction called the Grantchester Mystery Mansion. She said it looks to be in decent condition, complete with an annoying ticket-taking protectron. So it's worth looking into. She had a few slaves in tow, so didn't investigate further. We'll need to put a team together to check it out at some point. Okay, so that's 2 locations that we just unlocked, which is pretty darn cool. Nothing over here. Got comfy pillows, some blood packs. I don't need blood packs, honestly. I have so many stim packs that, like, I wouldn't probably need to pick up another one for the remainder of the entire game at this rate. So nothing there. Okay, we got a generator. I could have sworn there was, like, another terminal in here somewhere, some holotapes, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, what the frick? What am I was like, actually, I could not move. I couldn't move any direction, not just down the stairs or away from the wall or whatever. Okay, here we go. Maybe there's something in here. What was that? Dixie's souvenir? I did not mean to take that. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, let's play it.
I had it out with that disciple chick again today, Anna. Tired of her always winning. She's got better aim, better comebacks, even packs a better punch. Well, not for long. Fuck these rules. I'm going after her. Then, when she's floating face down in the swan pond, we'll see who's better. I can't wait to see. What the hell? How'd you get in here? What?
A girl's got her ways. I'm just here because Anna's big into helping Nisha keep the peace between all us gangs. Me? Not so much.
What the?
That should keep you quiet till I get you back to Fizztop. Oh, were you recording this just for little old me? You operators are such sweethearts.
Whew! Are these all the... I mean, they're all labeled the same, but are these actually the same? Let's see. Nope, these are all different.
I'm thinking of packing it in and heading back to the Commonwealth. I lost one of the Brahmin to some damn rad scorp the other day. And I think Emmy's coming down with something.
rest of us are just at each other's throats. Tired of traveling and barely running into any business. This whole plan was a bust. As it is, we barely got enough to pay for our losses.
Hey, are all y'all traders? If so, I know a pretty good post nearby. Guarantee you'll turn a profit if you want to check it out.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure we want to trust anything some stranger in a mask told us. Sure you're not some sort of raider?
I ain't no raider, and I only wear this mask on account of some Yao guy wanting a piece of me a while back. It's up to you folks. If y'all are interested, Nuka World's just a short trip north. Can't miss it. Just tell them Dixie sent ya, and they'll treat you and yours like y'all are family.
We'll talk about it. Thanks for stopping by.
There was one other one, and I think we can listen to that one once we get outside.
Pulled a few strings.
Now, of course, they're all named the exact same, so I probably should have compartmentalized them a little bit better, but whatever. We'll figure it out. It's pretty easy to tell which one's which.
I had it out with that disciple.
Nope.
In this area seems pretty scary.
Hey, Ruth.
This one.
Sammy just came back with this girl Dixie and brought the best news ever. She said she comes from a place where we'll be safe and protected, called Nuka World. Finally. I am so tired of trying to live out here on our own, dealing with raiders and finding food and just surviving. We're packing up to leave, and we're out of here. I wanted to leave this message for you.
It's awfully sweet of y'all to welcome a stranger into your home.
You've no idea how happy we are that we ran into you.
That last one died.
Not as happy as I am.
What are you doing? Wait, I thought you were here to... Ah! Kate, run!
Sam, no! What have you done?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I'll never keep two lovebirds apart.
Overboss.
No! No!
That went well. What's this? I think I'll keep you as my little souvenir.
Yeah, I don't really like her. She's I can't imagine why, but oh my goodness, she is yeah, Dixie's something. Yeah, I'm like, I already don't like the disciples all that much, but woo, she's like on another level. All right, let's go meet the operator operator boss, and hopefully get just as well acquainted with them as we have with the disciples so thus far. Ugh.
Sorry, Mags. All anyone's
My goodness.
found out so far is that he's got that good stuff.
So, our new overboss.
Or ice the ball,
You can go.
All right, let's talk. Hello there. What's up, Mags?
Hey there.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal. though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Wow, that was much more pleasant than the conversation we had with Nisha. My goodness, I actually kind of like you. At least comparatively. Obviously, they're all raiders, so the love only goes to a certain extent, but, you know, I think I'm definitely down for what the operators want a lot more than what I'm down for what the disciples want, because, yeah, just not into the whole gutting and goring people thing. Sorry. I know that's really a really controversial stance, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I've gored and gutted a lot of people in this game thus far, especially with the frickin' oh, what's the name of the perk? I don't know, the ones where I frickin' shoot them and their heads explode. That happens a lot. It happens a lot in this game. I understand, but also, hold on. Can I get like around you and take all that? Thank you. All right. Yeah, it happens a lot, but you know, it's just so that I can be more effective. It's not like it's necessarily something I'm glorifying in, right? That's up to you to interpret honestly. All right, let's have. Okay, I can't go through there super easily. Nuka-Cola Courts, Parlor Employees Terminal. Let's see. Oh, there's actually some ticket stacks. Let's take a look at the terminal real quick. Performance list. Oh, cool. So this is like actually just some old information. This year's performances will be the Phantom of the Nuka. The Phantom of the Nuka, the Phantom who lives in the catacombs beneath a bottling plant, longs to find a drink that can satisfy his 300-year-old thirst. Due to his horrific appearance and his self-imposed estrangement from society, his hopes of getting his hands on a Nuka-Cola seem impossible until the plant hires the beautiful Christine. The Phantom is enraptured by Christine and hatches a scheme that he hopes can unite the two of them together to quench his thirst for Nuka-Cola before his body dries up and withers away. With 300 years, he's... you know, just stick with Phantom of the Opera. It's still dumb, but its plot makes more sense. All right, best little Nuka house in Boston. Miss Nona Strangely runs the Nuka House, a soft drink establishment that she built outside of Boston. She wants to serve all of the locals delicious Nuka-Cola 24 hours a day, but a crusading television reporter who thinks milk is healthier for your body wants to shut her down. It's up to Miss Strangely and her friend, the local sheriff, to stop the reporter in his tracks for being right before it's too late. Oh, gosh. A soft drink named Desire. I like these. Kim and her husband, Tom, work at the local Nuka-Cola plant. Tom and Kim are responsible for coming up with new flavors, but have been stuck for over a month. If they don't come up with a new flavor soon, they're afraid they'll both be fired. Enter Vivian, Kim's sister from small-town Mississippi. When her southern charm and her bigger-than-life personality, she moves in with Kim and Tom, looking for a better life in the big city. Together, the three of them learn that the best flavor can't come from hard numbers and science. It's all about happiness, togetherness, and friendship. And then we got Fizzy Rob. Fizzy Rob, the quantum maker of Sweet Street. Fizzy runs a drugstore with his assistant, Mrs. Lovett, where he serves delicious and refreshing Nuka-Cola. His customers love the place, but they're longing for a new flavor, something eye-catching and amazingly bold. In desperation, Fizzy starts sending random ingredients down a chute to Mrs. Lovett, whose laboratory is in the shop's basement. Lo and behold, after mixing all the ingredients into her cauldron, Mrs. Lovett is startled to see a beautiful blue glow. Is this the start of a taste sensation that will propel Fizzy's shop to new heights? Interesting. Wait, hold on. There was more to that, and I also did not mean to use a stim pack there. Wow. I am just fat fingering everything today. I'm going to start with Memo 19. I know the best little Nuka house in Boston features all sorts of foot-stomping musical numbers, but we cannot allow guests to get up on the table and dance. We've had far too many people slipping and falling. If you see a guest standing up on any furniture, kindly ask them to be seated. Number 23, with the Halloween Spooktacular coming up next month, we need to strike all the best little Nuka house sets and start working on the fan of the Nuka sets immediately. We usually have the sets under construction in the backstage areas of a month before the show, but no one has had time. Looks like we're working after hours this week, folks. Come see me for specific assignments. And then number 37, with the cut and staff, we're going to have to ask all the stage technicians to perform janitorial work. That means sweeping, cleaning dishes, fixing minor damage, and cleaning up the main dining area. And before you all come grumbling, remember that you're all lucky to have a job at all. According to Mr. Huxley, the parlor is one of the more expensive attractions at the park with the worst visitor turnaround. I'm doing everything I can to keep us open. I just need your help. That's kind of sad. Okay, can I get in here? Am I allowed to? I think I'm allowed to. It's nothing red, so I should be able to get in here without a fuss. Nope. As long as I don't break my bobby pin. There we go.
That's it.
This is totally allowed. Okay, good. Aha. Interesting. All right, let's see. So what do we got here? We got Mags Black's terminal. Mother, it's Mags. Maggie, it's your mother. And, ooh. Let's take a look at that real quick. I know I'm carrying too much and can't run. I will solve this soon enough. Don't you worry. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Dog meat's gone. Like, completely gone. Okay, I'm going to have to solve this problem. Pack automatic rifle. It takes 762 rounds, which I don't have any of. Damage 32. Weight 17.8. Okay, I'm going to definitely have to figure out where the heck freaking dog meat went in the next episode. I'll probably have to use the freaking stupid cheat terminal that I keep on. This is exactly why I have it, by the way. I know a lot of people have probably looked at this and gone, why do you have this thing right here? Because this is modded in, this cheat terminal right here. This is 100% because I lose track of dog meat about once every like 15 episodes, and when I try to go find him, he's just straight up gone. So I use that thing to spawn him in back to me and then like reassign him as my follower. It happens way too much, honestly, because this game is, well, the game breaks the more that you play it, so it's kind of unfortunate. But I think for now, let me just see, I'll take that as well. We won't worry about that. I'll just do that between episodes. For now, let's break into Mags' terminal and do a bit of reading. Tomatoes? No. Presumed. It's not presumed. Okay. Let's see. It's not going to be supplies. It's not going to be cleaning. It's not going to be families. It can be brothers. It is not brothers. Grievous. Ooh. Oh. Familiar? There we go. Cool. All right. Ooh, wow. There's a lot here. Major players, Nuka World. Nisha, Dixie, Savoy, Mason, Gage, and Coulter. Okay, Nisha, taken by raiders at a young age, believes deeply in the power of violence, makes her a dangerous adversary. That said, has a penchant for justice among her own, stole gang from previous leader by gaining their respect rather than through graft or deception, irritatingly hard to exploit people like that. Ultimately acts as a stabilizing agent among the disciples, means Nisha's place in their hierarchy should not be tampered with. Dull but the right, Thanks, Xbox. Man, I am just having all sorts of technical difficulties today. Excuse me. That said, has a penchant for justice among her own. Stole gang from previous... Oh, no, I already read that. Ultimately acts as a stabilizing agent amongst the disciples, means Nisha's place in their hierarchy should not be tampered with. Dull, but the right move. Any other disciple in that role would likely lead to utter havoc. Dixie springs to mind. Yes, indeed. Speaking of Dixie, true psychopath. Clever, devious, bloodthirsty. Suspect she's responsible for the death of at least 3 operators since our arrival. Very likely more. Takes and treasures souvenirs from her victims. Someone meddling with her toys might be able to get her to do something rash should the need arise. Granted her current position by Nisha, probably to support the girl's vanity. Much less likely to turn on her boss if she thinks she's respected. Thanks to that, she does seem to honor Nisha's authority. Doesn't appear to have plans to claim leadership for herself. Best for all of us if it stays that way. Woo! Yeah, she's a problem. Savoy, Nisha's enforcer, fiercely loyal, likely the only reason the man's been given a place of prominence among their little coven. Had one of the girls attempt to seduce him, see if we might be able to sway him as a contact, but had to no avail. Had one of the boys try too, similar results. Suspect he's probably working with the only person he has eyes for, would explain the loyalty. Mason, current Pack Alpha, displaced his 2 predecessors by tarring and feathering them, sending them out into the wastes. Pack Law states members can only shame one another, never kill. Both former Alphas were never heard from again after being given the boot. Acquiring proof of their deaths could be useful leverage. We'll send out a search party, see what they can turn up. Otherwise, man's more nuisance than threat, like the rest of the pack. Gage, one half of the alleged masterminds behind the Nuka World plan. Clearly as much of a rube as the rest of us. It does seem like he honestly believed in Coulter. Now, though, just seems worried he's going to share Coulter's fate if things don't get back on track. Not wrong. Undoubtedly moved on this new overboss to protect his own neck. However, genuinely does appear to believe that Nuka World can be used to make us all rich, so it does have some value. Coulter, idiot. No one's problem anymore. All right. And then we got...
Maggie, it's your mother. I want you to know your father and we take no pleasure in this decision. But at this point, we don't have a choice. You and Bill have dragged the black name through the muck for the last time. What they say you two and that Wyeth girl did to those classmates of yours. True or not, defending you both again and again. It's gotten to the point we can barely do business in this town anymore. You two have cost us so much. And are you repentant? Are you sorry? Of course not. Well, we are through defending you. You're going to accept the exile the town demands. You're going to leave Diamond City for good. And you will never, ever see another cap from your father or I again. You had every chance in the world to make this right, Maggie. Well, we are done giving you chances.
Woof. And then we got the other one from Mags. I think it started with Mother. Mother, it's Mags. Yeah, there we go.
Mother, it's Max. Thank you so much for your tape. It kept William, Lizzie, and I very entertained during our time in the holding cell. We found the part about refusing us our inheritance particularly amusing, because that money is ours. Years we spent under your thumb, trying to be the perfect little dolls you always wanted. Both have the scars to prove it.
And it just stopped again. Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to get in my power armor. Holy crap.
Both have the scars to prove it. So if you think we didn't earn every cap that's due to us, then you're even dumber than I thought. We're coming for those caps, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
Alright, there, I cut that last bit of that tape in. Let's head on outside. And all that's left to do is talk with the leader of the pack, which I don't really think we have enough time to do that in this. I guess we can head on over there. I still got to get frickin' dog meat back, though. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. I finally got dog meat to spawn in here. Now he's actually going to be following me, which is good, because I know I said I was going to wait until the next episode, but whatever. I just need to have him with me. I'm getting a little paranoid at this point when I don't have him. Wait a minute. We got a Nuka-Town market? Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. So here's some of the pack people who, as you can see, they're basically this game's version of furries. Mostly just because they have, like, they dress up sort of like animals, but it's, like, very... I don't know. They have the worst fursuits in the world, but... Otherwise, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. Do I want to... You know what? Let's head on in here first. I think this will be a good place to end this episode. We can have a look inside and see what we can find.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Big plans? Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Well, of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
I think Coulter was onto something. Having full power in the park would make everything easier.
Yeah, life would be a little better for everyone, right? Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
Back when the raiders took over, some of us, the traders who were here before, I mean, got away. Last I heard, those folks were holed up in Dry Rock Gulch. They're probably struggling. If they're alive at all. You think you'll follow through on Coulter's plan? Get the juice flowing again?
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
When you put it that way, it does sound like a pretty good idea.
It's your call, boss. But there's plenty of time to figure things out. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
Thanks, Chip. Never even knew you were a thing,
as
but...
long as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and off of me, I'm happy to do business.
Okay. Let's barter.
Sure. Let's take a look.
What do you even have? Anything useful weapon-wise? We got the throat slicer. Targets bleed for 25 points of additional damage. I mean, it's strong, but it's not anything that I really need. Probably nothing in the apparel. Is there like an actual like weapons guy? A regular trader? I don't know. You're probably like a food person or something. This guy looks like the weapons guy.
Hi.
Well, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Lose the attitude, or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Hey, it's not my fault things are like this. I just got here.
Never said it was. Just figured you should know what you're getting into. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays.
Ugh, fine.
Let's see what you have.
You got it.
Okay, do you have any good weapons on you? Please tell me you do. Splatter cannon. Increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. Oh, you know what? That is actually really darn good. And that is with the 762 rounds. So that cost me most of my money. But if I do that, and then I go into my aid, and then I basically sell all of my chems, should help out a little bit. Let's see, all of my psycho. We can do like 10 of my Radex, do like 25 of my Radaway. Yeah, I can do some stim packs as well. Let's do like 45 of them. Well, yeah, 50. How about that? Perfect. Okay, so now that's all I'm paying. I will do that. Awesome. Okay. So now we have ourselves a new weapon that I'm going to be able to go upgrade between episodes. So that's pretty cool. I can just take fragmentation grenades. Oh, thanks. That's cool. I mean, I guess I am the overboss, so I can pretty much have whatever I want. But that weapon right there, that splatter cannon, that is actually the weapon that I was planning on getting once we got here to actually use for basically my non-melee and or explosive reasons. So, wait, Starcore? I am taking that. I don't know what that's for, but I'm going to take it. Do you have... You're probably just food. Oh, wait.
Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. He scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job. Keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
My gosh, I like her. She's really sweet.
Let's take a look.
Right away, boss.
You know what, Shelby? I like you. Do you have anything good on you? You got smart fragmentation grenades. Upon detonation, the smart fragmentation grenade avoids injuring its thrower. Interesting. How much do those cost? Not too much. I think I'll take both of those, actually. And do you have any apparel on you? No, it doesn't look like it. Aid. Probably nothing else I need. All right, cool. I know I need to get 776 rounds for the splatter. Don't worry, I will take care of all of that off screen. We're going to talk to one last trader.
Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm sure you'll do great.
You're damn right. This is my show now.
Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever watched someone dig their own grave.
Okay, I get it, boss. Just take it easy. There's no need to get angry. Just forget I said anything, okay? Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies, too, if you're looking for those.
Not right now.
Very well.
Okay, I know that was kind of mean. The thing is, though, okay, so I want to make this clear right off the bat that, and by the way, the reason I didn't step out of my power armor for this is because I actually didn't know I was going to be doing a lot of talking here, but the thing about Nuka World is that there is technically an alternative where you can just straight up take down all of the raider gangs and liberate Nuka World. This is, of course, and unfortunately, the least enjoyable option because it basically eliminates most of the side quests in the entire DLC. You don't want to do this. This is just as bad as sending the frickin' Brotherhood of Steel or the Institute or whoever to take down Acadia or something like that in Far Harbor. Just don't do that. It's not really all that fun. I mean, if you want to make like a separate account just to see how it goes down, sure, be my guest. But I would highly advise against doing that just for the fact that you will be missing out on most of the content that this DLC has. So, yeah. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, there is one last guy we can talk to. I think I'm good, though, for now. Well, I guess it wouldn't feel right to just leave it.
Traders here are no better than slaves.
Hey there.
Must be stressful. Running this den of backstabbers, throat cutters, and double dealers. Let my chems put that troubled mind at ease, eh?
I don't need anything.
Whatever you want,
Well, I'm glad he made that short and succinct. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Fallout 4. I hope you've all enjoyed it very, very much. In the next episode, we are finally going to have our conversation with the leader of the pack. And hopefully, I will have my new rifle that I just got ready to go, so we can have some fun with that once we start trekking out into the outer reaches of Nuka World. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.